XAN.com.
Now, first warning weather with Jim Spencer.
You would expect a July night to be warm and muggy, and it is. Skies are clear out there. The temperature in the city right now, 84 degrees, but the heat index is still right at 90. By morning, our low temperature bottoming out around 78 here in the city. By noon, up to 89 with the sun shining through those dissipating clouds. And by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're mostly sunny and up at about 95. These are the current temperatures out in the hill country, 84 in Llano, 84 out in Mason, 82 in Burnett, Georgetown coming in at 82, 83 down here in Bastrop. Now, factor in the humidity, and it's still at this 10 o'clock hour, feels like 91 here in Austin, 91 down in Bastrop, heat index 93 in San Marcos, 87 in Burnett, and 91 out in Llano. Officially 84 degrees in Austin. Skies are mostly clear at the airport, and it is also 84 degrees with 75% humidity. Winds are south-southeasterly at 8 miles per hour, pressure rising, and the sunrise at 6:39 in the morning. No rainfall today. Our monthly total looking good at Mabry, even better out at the airport, 3.5 inches there. That's almost 2 inches above average at the airport, or rather at Camp Mabry. We're 88 hundredths ahead for the month and 3 inches ahead for 2010. May not see much the rest of the month the way it's looking right now. Lake Buchanan within 2 feet of its average elevation. Lake Travis is still 5 feet above normal, but it has to be at 681 to be considered full, which it was at the end of the spring rains. Back down to 674 right now. 85 the water temperature. Barton Springs flowing very nicely. Mold count today high again at 3,500, down a little from yesterday, and our atmosphere is gradually slowly drying out, and those mold spores will slowly dry up as that continues. Still in a high level category tomorrow. Around the state, 89 in Dallas. It's 81 over here in Houston, 84 down in San Antonio, 94 degrees out in El Paso. Everything's sort of rotating around us here in Texas right now, and in our clouds and radar forecast, that's what we're expecting to continue to see, at least through the rest of the work week. That ridge of high pressure situated right on top of us here in central Texas right now. But as we go through the week and approach the weekend, the center of that high should shift a little bit to the northwest and then back up across the plains. And that can allow some easterly flow off the Gulf of Mexico to generate some showers in our area. Usually those are between here and the coast, though. We'll see those beginning this weekend and continuing into next week. What about the tropics? We had a 1-2 punch there with Alex and then Tropical Depression number 2. There is nothing going on except high pressure in the Gulf, Caribbean, out here across the Atlantic, several tropical waves. Give it another week to 10 days, and maybe some of this activity will get up here into the Gulf of Mexico and head toward Texas. But National Hurricane Center and the hurricane models say don't expect anything to happen with any of these over the next 7 days. Now, don't rest too easy yet, because every indication is, every projection still is, that we will have a significantly higher than average number of tropical storms and hurricanes as the season really gets going in August and September. So between now and then, pretty typical July here. Overnight lows mid to upper 70s. That's even a little bit above average. High temperatures tomorrow very near average. Still have yet to see, nor do we have yet in our forecast, our first 100-degree day of the year. 78 our overnight low tonight. Some low cloudiness streaming in off the Gulf of Mexico. Enough that it'll be overcast briefly when you wake up in the morning, and then the sun will break through those clouds and it'll be hot and humid in the afternoon. 95 on the thermometer, but it will feel like 100 to 105 in the shade because of the humidity tomorrow, and same thing on Thursday, same thing on Friday. Thermometer readings warm up to 96 or 97 as we head toward the weekend. And then maybe an isolated shower again, mainly east of Austin from Saturday to Tuesday. We'll be tracking your weather overnight, so wake up with Austin News Today. Watch for first warning weather and traffic together, starting tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.